reality is boring. You and your fantasies belong on Avatar. If you want what you imagine, today's the day to have a talk. To Avatar on Avatar.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Ava Talk. I'm Fonz. Today, we're going deep into the metaverse with artist, builder Sebga. From gamer to creator, this episode is going to be packed with design and storytelling gems coming from Sebga himself. Hello Sebga, how are you doing today?
Hello, fans. Thank you for having me. I'm great. I'm great.
It's a
Hope
pleasure, it's a pleasure.
you're going well.
I'm doing well as well. Kind of feeling a bit under the weather, but feeling totally fine, and I'm excited to hop into this episode right now. So, let's get into the first question. What first drew you into the metaverse, and how did you go from a gamer to a creator and an experienced builder?
Hmm. I never really been a gamer. I come from an artistic background. I studied music and applied arts, and I always been curious about exploring different mediums, various form of painting, watercolor, airbrush, all what I can find, and yes, over time I developed both artistic and technical mindset, digital art, 2D animation, music creation, and always looking for how tools could enhance creativity, and the
Mhm.
metaverse naturally became the next step, a space where all these forms can meet, interact, and come to life.
Oh, okay. So essentially, you're basically a creative who first started exploring painting or music creation and went on to branching into a gaming platform or into this virtual world. Is that correct?
The first step was how to put my heart in a 3D world,
Hmm.
and then all start from there.
Okay, that's really interesting to hear. Like the shift from this platform to this is truly inspiring and interesting. So anyway, as you said, as an artist, how do you merge your creativity with the technical side of game making and virtual experiences?
I explore a lot. I'm inspired by the diversity of what other creators make and by the creative process itself. Yes, for me, creation and learning are a cycle. One idea sparks a technical need, which then leads to a new idea. And
Mm-hmm.
I like understanding how things do work. So experimenting, adjusting, finding the right balance between artistic intuition and technical precision. It's often about compromise, searching what feels relevant.
So you mentioned compromises and also the technical aspect of things. Of course, we all have our weak points in life, of course. Essentially, we have our own expertise and we have weaknesses. So in those weaknesses of yours in the technical side of things, where do you grasp guidance? Where do you seek guidance and how do you, I guess, resolve that?
I understand two stuff. I have guidance with AI and I have
Mhm.
guidance with nature. So I don't know, nature and AI. I think
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
two opposite.
Truly, AI has been a tool for all of us. To me, myself, AI has also been really useful in my expert or in my profession. So I relate to that. So, with that, metaverse means different things to different people. How do you define it yourself? And what excites you most about building in it?
To me, the metaverse is a network of connected worlds, social, creative, interactive space where anyone can experiment, build, express themselves, and interact. I mainly focus on Web3 metaverse like Decentraland, the Sandbox, Hyperfi, where creation and digital ownership are central to the experience.
Mhm.
Mm, and what fascinates me the most, I think, persistent of this world, the interactivity, the limitless potential for storytelling and personalization. It's both both a new form of artistic expression and a new way for artist community to connect and grow together.
Exactly. Of course, artistic expression is important for every artist because as an artist, of course, you would also need your own artistic expression and how you would deliver the art you produce. Is that correct?
Yes, yes, yes. And
Hmm.
it's just like your world, your inside the world you put
Hmm.
in 3D.
Yeah, you share it to the world. That's really interesting. And with that, with what you said, actually, the storytelling part. So, what role does storytelling play in designing the experiences that you make and games inside the virtual world?
It's a heart of any experience or game, I guess. It defines the identity, values, concept behind the world,
Hmm.
whether it's for a brand, an artist, or a collective, a crew. In Metaverse, it's like writing a 3D book. You're building the world, the emotion, and the interaction. Real joy
Hmm.
in shaping that living narrative. Every detail tells part of the story.
So, you mentioned working with brands. Have you previously worked with brands and or people in the
Yes,
past?
I work with some brands. I have a project around I live on a small island, and our project is to push up, to highlight the creators, the artists here,
Hmm.
the culture here too. And so, yes, I have some a brand called Mio, Art by Mio. It's leather good with fish leather. It's a luxury brand of
Wow. So, how is the experience in working with brands that you've worked with in the past? Can you share any stories in particular that made you truly inspired and truly, I guess, more motivated to work with them?
I will say it depends size of the brand.
Project.
Even if it's a luxury brand, it's still a small brand, not very famous. So the waiting are not the same, and sometimes they are open to experiment too. So
Hmm.
if you can work with a brand who understand what you do and connected, it's a
Hmm.
good point.
Yeah, they're giving you the creative liberty essentially.
Yes, you just create something for them in the way they want. Sometimes just like a showroom, and
Hmm.
sometimes it could be full world. Like I said, it depends the brand and what they are
Yeah.
looking for. For now, we're still early, I think. As a big hype is behind us, so the big
Hmm.
brand are looking from far for now, I think.
Yeah.
But they're still looking.
Well, I hope you get more big brands and more projects in the future that are, bigger and more fun and more exciting. So, with that being said, we're gonna take a short break, and once we come back, we're gonna talk more about Sebga's interesting or insights about his projects and how many more.
Meta Rivers, we're not just building a virtual world, we're celebrating the real, the authentic, the talented souls who show up with passion, creativity, and honesty. People like you. Artists, storytellers, dreamers, explorers, connecting beyond the screen and bringing life to the metaverse. If that's you, join us on Avatalk, our podcast where we share stories from the people behind the avatars. Whether you're creating, performing, or simply vibing in the virtual world, your voice matters. Want to be featured? Find us on Discord, social media, or visit our website. Links are in the description. Meta Rivers, real connections, virtual space, infinite possibilities.
Reality is boring. You and your fantasies belong on Avatar. If you want what you imagine, today's the day to have a talk. To Avatar on Avatar.
And we're back again, still with Sebga, and still with more interesting stories coming from him. So, for the next question, games and experiences thrive on community. How do you approach engaging and growing communities around your creations?
Yes, that's a really important point, and I guess because all is about community. Like I said, I'm on a project I launched 2 months ago now. It's Antela project. It means in Creole, where I live, the language from there. Antela means
Mm-hmm.
I was there. I was there. It's just a reference to old ads in France. We have this ad, and it means I was there. And in this project, we have DJ set live every Tuesday
Mm-hmm.
in DCL. We have a learn music program. I run this program Saturday morning on DCL2. The live DJ set, it's Aquarius 7. It's an artist, international artist, but he lives here,
Oh.
so that's pretty. So yes, we are trying to keep. The goal is to keep offering original content and
Mm-hmm.
continuously the experience and bring real added value. So yes, we need the community and we want to deliver some good stuff. Open,
So
creative, welcome, please. Yes,
you mentioned Antela. Is that correct? Am I pronouncing it right?
yes.
And it means I was there. Is that correct?
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
from this is from your language, right? Like from where you live.
Yes, exactly. The Creole
Yeah.
from Guadeloupe.
That's really interesting, though, how you have integrated your culture. Of course, this is something important for all of us, our cultural background. And you being able to incorporate it into this project that you're making is really inspiring as well. Of course, with that
Yes,
being said, like the community you can
we
build in this project that you're making would reach
yes,
millions, if
we are
not,
looking
you know.
for something real, like
Exactly.
we can create everything on a 3D world, but me as I feel myself, I need to put some part of real stuff in it
Yeah.
to this connection. Your foot in the earth, your head in the stars, and your hand on your keyboard. You know,
Wow.
it's
That was a really good quote. Like, of course, in the virtual world, we can get consumed by it. Like, there are times that the virtual world can feel disassociating because it is the virtual world. You can't really fully get the full 100% experience of the real world, right? But you bringing into some aspects of the real world is what helps it, become more surreal. So that's really inspiring to hear.
Yes, I think even for the IRL public, it's good because some discover the metaverse with this project. So
Mhm.
it's win-win for
Yeah,
for everyone.
yeah, exactly. So we're down to our last question. Sadly, I would love to talk more about everything that you're into, but what would be your advice for aspiring creators? For someone wanting to start making art, games, or experiences in Metaverse? What's the first step you'd recommend?
Dive into the metaverse, explore, meet people, talk, get inspired, and make your whole opinion if you like it. Do it. You can start creating your own asset and build your space using
Mhm.
tools like a Creator Hub for Decentraland or Game Maker and Box Edit for the Sandbox. You can also use Blender. It's free tools, and
Mhm.
it depends your profile. If you are an artist, I think you already familiar with these tools. If not, I
Mhm.
advise you to jump in. If you're a gamer, just explore
Mhm.
and you will find something you will like it. I'm sure about that. Okay.
Yeah, that's a really good advice though, because of course there is space for everyone in the virtual world. There is a
Yes,
platform for everyone's talent. You
so
as an
right.
artist, as a music creator, as a gamer, and you could still have a platform for all of your talents, and that's what's interesting about the virtual world. So anyway, thank you so much, Sebga, for this wonderful episode of ours. That was a really fun talk with you.
Thanks to you, Fonzie. Thanks
Mhm.
a lot for having me.
Yeah, thank
It's
you.
it was
And with that, please
a
do
really good
promote
talk.
anything that you would want to promote, any social media platforms, any projects that is
Mm,
upcoming. Please do feel free to do so.
yes. So the think about Ante La. We have a
Mhm.
website. It's ipfs.fr. /io /ipns/chantela.xyz. It's a bit
Mhm.
long, but anyway, go in Decentraland, Antela stage. There is stage 1, stage 2. There
Mhm.
is an event for the Saturday morning, and the
Mhm.
Tuesday evening, the event will come. But we are here. We'll be happy to have you here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a wrap for our Ava Talk episode with Sebga. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, share, and subscribe. And drop a question for Sebga in the comments. We'll for sure pass them on. Thanks for listening, everyone. See you next time. And this is Fonz, and this is Ava Talk. Bye.